What is up, my friends, and you are very welcome along to my Brentford preview here on Anfield Agenda. You know the drill by now. I'm going to take you through the 11 players that I would like to see Jurgen Klopp start with away against Brentford. It's going to be a difficult game. Going to the Brentford Community Stadium is never easy, and I'm expecting a real battle tomorrow. Hopefully, with Spurs dropping points and Chelsea dropping points, we can capitalise tomorrow. But after a performance against Leicester, I'm a little bit nervous. Now, we got the points and that's all that matters, but I'd like to see a better performance tomorrow. So, I will quickly go through my predicted 11 and my score predictions. But before I do, just want to let you know that yes, we will be doing another Circl tomorrow with thanks to our sponsors. Circl, the football sweepstakes game where the winner is decided by events that happen live on the pitch and every single moment counts. If you are over 18 and you are a resident of the UK, you are eligible to come along and join us for any of the Circles. If you would like to get yourself £5 in free bets when you deposit and place £5 in bets, just use the referral code anfieldagenda, all one word, on sign up, and you can scan that QR code in the top right hand corner. As always, we do appreciate your support and we hope Circl becomes a part of your matchday experience, as it will be here on Anfield Agenda. Now, it is a gambling product, so begamblerware.org is there for all of your responsible gambling tools. Right, let's get stuck into this one, and let's start out with a little bit of team news. So, Roberto Firmino still out. Curtis Jones still out. Harvey Elliott looking very likely to miss the game as well. Fabinho, as of right now, we're not 100% certain. Fitness wise, yes, he's available, but his wife gave birth to their first child, so congratulations on the birth of baby Israel. So Rebecca and Fabinho are a little bit preoccupied, but he hasn't been ruled out. And sneak preview, I've put him in my 11. So other than that, we don't really have any other injury concerns, new injury concerns to speak about. Yes, Milner won't be available for the game, and we're still waiting for Diogo Jota, Luis Diaz, and those long-term players to come back. From Brentford's perspective, they may have Ivan Toney available. From what I've read, up until the moment I'm recording this, which is, 6:30, they haven't ruled him out yet. So maybe Ivan Toney plays, maybe he doesn't. If he doesn't play, it certainly makes the game maybe that little bit easier for us, but whatever happens, I don't think this is going to be an easy game for Jurgen Klopp, but we need to get the point. So, start out with the result. What have I gone for? I have gone for a 2-1 win for Liverpool. But I wouldn't at all be surprised if this game ends in a draw. You know, I can only go off our last performance. And our last performance against Leicester City was not great at all. We needed a little bit of help from their centre-back to score our 2 goals. But I think Darwin will come good and all the stuff will come together. But I'm always nervy. And Brentford, they play some high-intensity football under Thomas Frank. He's since signed a contract extension, so the vibes are good around Brentford right now, and they're in a pretty safe position in the league table. 9th or 10th, somewhere around there, I believe. So, what have I gone with my team selection? Who do I think, or who do I want to see take to the pitch? Well, let's start off with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. I want to see Konate come back in alongside Virgil van Dijk. He is available for the game after his World Cup exploits with France, who of course lost out in the final to Leo Messi in Argentina. So I'd like to see him come back in. Not because I think that Matip's done anything wrong. Not at all. Joel Matip, I think, is absolutely fine. But if Konate's back and available, give Joel a bit of a breather and bring Ibu in to play alongside Virgil van Dijk. For me, that's all she wrote on that one. Moving into the full-back positions. We don't know what the story is with Andy Robertson. He went off with a little bit of a knock, but I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt that Robbo will play. So I've gone for Andy Robertson at left-back, Trent Alexander-Arnold to stay in his right-back role. Bit confused, by the way, that we didn't see Calvin Ramsey come on at the end of the last game instead of Joe Gomez coming on for that Trent change. I mean, I would have liked to see Calvin get some minutes, but hey ho. So again, just to reiterate, the back four: Trent on the right, Robbo on the left, Konate and Van Dijk as the centre-back pairing. Moving towards the midfield area of the pitch now, and this is the area where I struggled the most, to be honest with you. Henderson hasn't been great over the last couple of games. I know he's had a bit of a cold, so maybe, I don't know, maybe he's just not capable of 100% at the minute. Curtis Jones still isn't available. Thiago, yes, we will have to manage him. Elliott, Again, I don't think he's going to be available for this game. So with that in mind, this is what I've gone for in midfield. Fabinho in the holding role, Thiago Alcantara on the left, and Naby Keita on the right. I read some people that didn't think Naby did well when he came on against Leicester. I disagree. I think Naby, in his last 2 substitute appearances, has added something to our midfield when he's come in. The tenacity of Thiago and Keita in midfield together, snapping into challenges, pressing high up the pitch, just winning the ball back and just doing the things we need our midfield to do. I think this would be, or could be, key if we can get these 3 lads in midfield for this game against Brentford, because as I said, they're going to play with a high intensity. They're going to look to exploit the wide areas, going to look to cause overlaps at the back post like they did, where there was a queue there behind Trent at one point to score goals previously. And I want us to wrestle control away in midfield. So for me, Fabinho, Thiago Alcantara and Naby Keita would be the midfield trio that I would like to see start. Into the attacking positions, with no Elliott being available for the game, I don't want to see Oxlade-Chamberlain back on the left side of attack. I thought the first time Alex looked really good, but the second game I thought he was anonymous. I thought himself and Jordan Henderson were, well, I thought they were awful, if I'm being quite blunt about it. And look, Mohamed Salah on the right hand side, that makes infinite amounts of sense because that's where Mohamed Salah plays. Now in the centre forward position, who have I gone with? Oh, of course it's Darwin Núñez. Don't be silly. I don't buy in to the stress and the worry around Darwin Núñez. I can't sit here and say he hasn't missed sitters. We all know that's true. But what I can say is he will not let his head drop. He will continue to do the right things. He will continue to make the right runs. He will continue to be a pain in the backside for every opposition defence that he plays against. And when them goals come, and they will, I think they will come in bursts, and I think he will score multiples very quickly. So for me, he just needs that little bit of luck. He just needs that break. Maybe one goes in off his shin or something. I don't know. But I've got no concerns around Darwin Núñez. I think the media obsession with trying to undermine him has been quite frankly embarrassing. I don't see the same energy being put out there for other players who have come in. Where's all the Grealish stuff? Just as an example, where's all the stuff about Grealish? He's been an unmitigated disaster since he's come to Manchester City for £100 million. Darwin Núñez, the maximum Liverpool will pay for him is around 85, 86 million if he is a success and if all of those clauses are met. So I just wish the media would stop with their English bias and call it as they see it. If you want to call out Darwin Núñez, that's your prerogative. But have the same energy for other players like Jadon Sancho or Jack Grealish, who have been at the clubs longer and done infinitely less than this fella has done. So Darwin, don't you worry about it, my man. We're all behind you. And I know he'll come good. I've got no doubt about it whatsoever. So again, just to recap before we finish up, my 11 for this game: Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Ibu Konate to come back in alongside Virgil van Dijk, Fabinho, Thiago and Keita in midfield with Carvalho, Núñez and Mohamed Salah up top. Hopefully we don't concede first, but more importantly, hopefully we leave there tomorrow with the 3 points, because we need to capitalise on the slip-ups from clubs in and around the top 4 that have taken place today and yesterday. So, well, today actually, sorry. So yeah, let's go do it. Simple as that. Let's go get the points and continue this rise up the table. So look, I hope to see you tomorrow. And again, scan the QR code top right hand corner of the screen if you want to join us to play along with tomorrow's Circl. You need to be 18 plus and a UK resident, and of course it's a gambling product, so please gamble responsibly. Also a quick Happy New Year to you all. This I think is the first video I've put up on YouTube in 2023. So let me just end by wishing you and your families a very happy, healthy and prosperous 2023, and thank you for your continued support of the channel. Watch along starts 4:30 over on Twitch. You will find the link to our Twitch channel in the description of this video. Thank you for your time. Much love. Bye bye.